Well, think about it today. All of you create the new asset of the digital age. It's called data. New asset class, probably bigger than oil or old asset classes. You create it, but it gets taken away from you. So the virtual you knows more about you than you do, because you can't remember what you bought a year ago or said a year ago, or what medication you took a year ago, or what you got in a test a year ago, or what your heart rate was a year, or your exact location a year ago. You create that data, but the virtual you is taken away. I like to think of this as a kind of digital feudalism. Do you remember under feudalism? The landlord owned the land. You weren't paid a wage. You did all this work and you got to keep a little bit of the stuff that you grew. Well, all of you are doing all this work creating data, and the digital landlord takes it away and you're left with a few cabbages. This is a big problem. It means that you can't use this data to plan your life. You can't monetize the data. And our privacy is being undermined. And people say to me, oh, come on, Don, privacy's dead. Get over it. I think that's an ignorant point of view. Privacy is the foundation of freedom. And all this data represents our identities. We need to get our identities back so that we can manage them responsibly and use this data for our own lives. Get ready for your sovereign identity owned by you on a blockchain. It's in a black box and it moves around with you. And it sweeps up all this transactional data. It's measuring your heart rate. It's doing all kinds of stuff, and it's secure. And you own it, and you can decide what you're going to do with it. So this is an existential question for companies like Facebook and Google and so on. And what's happening is we're moving into a world where there'll be a bunch of data brokers, and you'll negotiate with them to give them access to data.